We are live.
Hey, folks.
Hey, Don, how you doing?
I'm fine. I'm down here in South Bethany Beach, Delaware. And tonight's selection is Sky Vodka and Tonic. So cheers, everybody.
Cheers. And let me get the text back up on here.
I'm out on the porch getting chewed up. Not
Yeah,
really, but I mean,
that's
I'm
why
not
we
getting
went.
chewed up, but good.
That's why we went order early because Don's getting killed by bugs
Well,
a little bit.
The moths are flying off of the white laptop monitor, whatever you call it. You know.
Hey, guys, if our audio is good, or look, can we have a one? Can you put a one in there if we sound okay?
Yeah, because I might have a lot of background noise with.
Yeah, but it's not that bad.
The highway. I'm like right off the highway.
Yeah, the echo cancellation is working pretty good. We hear it and it goes by. And you're good.
Hack invasion. Where's Hack?
Hack. That means
Hack in here?
People from Hack's channel. Well, Hack's he's doing some work, some stuff for work. He might be in a little later. Okay, so who we got in here? We got 2 3/4 jams. That might be you, Rick Hefner.
Maybe.
Quentin. Hey, look, it's Quentin James and Bruce. Quentin and Bruce is in here. Rick Hefner, Frank C. How you doing, buddy?
I think
Old man Dan.
Nelson Rodriguez was first.
He was first, and Guitar Hack,
California. Oh, there's the Hack.
Oh, there's Hack
man. Yeah. So are you guys hearing too much noise? Okay, we got a lot of ones. If Quentin gives it a 1, then it's got to be okay because
it's not bad. You hear cars go by, but then it's good. It's fine.
Well, it's motorcycle week up at Ocean City. Ocean City's about 10, 15 miles south of where I'm at, and I'm right on the highway. I'm the first house, and then it's the Ocean Highway, which runs, from Delaware up to the end of Ocean City, which is the inlet, which is the end. Anyway, you'd have to look at a map. You got to look at a map, folks.
Access 208-463 Brian. Thanks for stopping in. Speed for hire. Haven't seen you in a while.
I'm gonna beat you all to the punch. No, I have not bought an SG yet. I did bring my Strat down, and I played it a little bit, but not much. And I didn't bring my Q8 camera, but I might use my phone. I don't even know what to do. I mean, I know how to make a video with the phone.
Oh, your phone might be better, to be honest with you. You got a Samsung, don't you?
Yeah, Droid.
I bet yours is 4K.
The audio is going to suck, dude. It's going to be
Oh, don't worry about the audio.
It's going to be the microphone. Well, that's what I'm going to do a jam video with.
Do you have
I brought my amp. It's battery operated.
Okay.
And I got to get a 9-volt battery. I can do a looper, so I can.
There you go.
I can play a progression into the looper and then jam the 2 chords or 3 chords. I might do 3 chords. I was thinking of doing a Watchtower again. Watchtower on the beach, but I need my wife to hold it up, and I've pissed her off already. And it only took me 2 days, 3 days rather, and so might be coming home early. Cheers, cheers. Now we had a good dinner tonight, so she's actually talking to me now.
So you're getting some good food down there, huh?
Yeah, I had a nice ribeye tonight. She had where's my phone? In my pocket. Yeah, it's in my pocket. I forget what kind of pork. Like what's the fancy steak?
Filet mignon?
No, the Japanese steak kaboot. I don't know. Hold on a second. I hate about the phone is, let's see, it was Kurabuda's pork. She had a
shout out to
the poke, and it's a special kind of pig, and it's more flavor and more tender and all. So she had a good big fat pork chop. It looked more like a steak than a pork chop, and I had a ribeye, which is very good.
Yep. Shout out to Link's Music House, Frank.
There's Frank C.
Hey, Richard, the Falcro. How you doing?
Speed for hire, the Falcro. Cool. Ricky Compton. What's happening, dudes?
Brian, how you doing? Brian S.
Brian, I still want. This isn't yours. Wait, well, we changed it to 8 o'clock. We're going 8 o'clock from here on out, folks. This is how many we got watching? 14.
14.
Yeah, 13. Oh, we just went down to 30. We lost somebody.
I'm still on 14.
I got 13. I'm showing 13, but it doesn't matter. Bring up the pop-up chat. And did we miss anybody? Old Man Dan's there. Did you say hi to Old Man Dan?
Yes, Old Man Dan, Axis 2084. I just hope things work out for you, Axis. I saw your video the other day. I didn't want to comment on it. I just pray for you.
Yeah, we'll pray for you. And what's that again? Axis 2084.
Axis 2084.
I don't think I'm subbed it. What kind of, is he a musical channel?
Yeah, he does a lot of cover stuff, hitting himself with backing tracks, and he's really good. And he just gets he can buy a $50 guitar and it'll sound like a $5,000 guitar. That's how good he is. What
spell out his channel? I'm in another
window. AXESS
2084. 2084. It came right up. Am I subbed to him? Maybe I am. No, I am now. Welcome to my channel, a retired performing edition. Oh, he's a pro. 40 years, and oh my God.
He's got some
started
things.
Playing when I was 3 years out of high school. All right, cool. All right, I will explore your channel. Access. Is it Access or Axis? Axis 2084. Cool. All right, let me go back to StreamYard. Let me bring up the pop-up chat. All right, I just subbed him. I'll check you out. I am way behind. Oh, there's a blackjack guitar. No longer a nut.
Yeah, I'm the nut. I'm the nut.
Guitar Hack gave permission. Oh, and for you latecomers, tonight's show is brought to you by Sky Vodka and Tonic. Cheers! And I am outside on the porch, and I hope you're not getting too much noise. The motorcycle stopped going by, so that's good.
Yeah, you're good. The video's good, and the audio's good. You could be a little louder, but it's not that bad.
Oh, I can make it louder.
Just like a tad.
All right, let me go to camera mic. I had turned that down on audio.
Ricky Compton, hope you're doing okay.
All right, is this too loud now? Is that too loud?
Yeah, because I hear music in it.
Yeah, now a motorcycle with music.
Oh, motorcycle. Okay.
All right, how about now?
That's good.
Is that good? Cool.
Good.
All right, cool. If it gets loud or soft, too loud, let me know because aluminum ball. Oh, well, no, listen, this aluminum cup, I don't know if you can see it. Can you see that?
Really what's this? The B? What is it?
W champion. This is your red Solo cups, right?
Yeah.
Mitch? This is silver, so it looks like it's aluminum. It ain't. Well, actually, it might be. No, it's just even though it isn't, it feels, and because it looks aluminum, it feels aluminum. But this is what I got. So I went to the golf. We're not going to talk golf, but I did go to the PGA, the real pros, like the football pros and the baseball and the hockey and basketball pros played in the Baltimore area at this exclusive, really cool country club, but nothing but hills. So the concessions, people were saying in some of the chat things, $6.50 for a bottle of water. I saw it for $4.50 for a bottle of water, but I got this. It was a double vodka. I don't even know what brand vodka it was, with pink lemonade. And how much you think this was? So it's a double vodka with pink lemonade in this thing, $25 plus tax. So it was actually $27. I got two of them because I wanted to have matching cups for me and Janet.
I got you.
Which I have down here at the beach.
All right, Ricky Compton, he has excellent news. His daughter had her new kidney, and it's working great. That is fantastic.
Oh, that is so great to hear, Ricky. Congratulations. There's Larry Large Guitars. What's going on,
Hey, Larry. And I have good news.
Good for you, man.
I have good news, too. I became a great grandfather again.
I can't believe you don't have a pink balloon. It's a girl hanging off of your chair, dude. What is wrong with you?
Yeah, we knew it was going to be. She went in last night for labor.
The balloons you get for the heart-shaped balloon.
That would have been a good idea. And everything's doing good.
Let's have that next week, okay? Let's work on that, sir. You got to have balloons.
Oh, my God. Hey, wait, you don't mind? Hey,
Johnny R's here. Johnny Kramer's here.
Here,
hey, Johnny.
Access, do you mind if I'm going to highlight what you just posted? This is a very good little story you got.
I'll try not to.
Read that. A couple weeks ago, Neil Scone contacted me on Twitter, and like one of my Journey covers, he sent me a DM right after, so I would know it was him. I was blown away. It's unbelievable. Neil Scone was the guitar player in
I know he was
Journey,
with Santana,
right?
and then Journey. He started with Santana when he was like 17, I think, and then he left Santana, and him and the keyboard Greg Raleigh started Journey.
Uh-huh.
Let me tell you something. If you listen to early Journey, there's one where I think on the outside they're all astronauts floating around in space, and I can't think of the name of the song, but it's the best. It's a great jam.
So it proves that all musicians are not stuck up. I mean, it just proves it right there. You know what I mean?
Well, I was starting to like Axis 2084 until you told me that. God damn, Neil Sean. Is so cool, dude.
It is cool.
I'm so jealous. All right,
right.
Mitch, talk. I want to find this Journey song because he'll know this. I bet you Axis knows this song.
Right. Oh, he plays a lot of covers.
I need to go to YouTube. I lost YouTube. All right, I got you. You keep talking. I'm going to do
Johnny R. Kramer, thanks for stopping and thank you very much.
Here's my full songs.
Hey, Hugh.
Where's my full song? There it is. Hugh Caldwell? Hey, Hugh. What's happening? I'm doing vodka tonight, Hugh. I'm not doing scotch or Jameson.
I'm not doing anything, but it gets a little hot in here with that door closed. It was kind of hot again last few days.
Okay, so I gave you the wrong album cover. It's oh geez, commercial 3, 2, 1. The name of the song is "Of a Journey, of a Lifetime," and it's Journey the Time album. It is the coolest song. If you guys haven't listened to this song, here I'm going to put a link to this. I can do this. I've learned how to do it. So hang on, copy, StreamYard, pop-up chat. Boy, it's a lot of work. This is a lot of work. Hope you all appreciate this. Check out this song, guys. Come back and watch the replay and listen to this song. And Axis 2084, whatever your first name is, this is if you don't know the song, it's like one of Neil Sean's best guitar work. I'm telling you,
he's probably got it. He's probably got a cover one. I wouldn't doubt.
I forget the name of the song again. Of a Lifetime. It's these guys turned me on to this one. I was like maybe I was out of high school.
That's all.
Or a senior, but it's that good.
That's amazing.
Back to Mitch. Let me go back to Mitch's channel. And tonight's show, we got 19 watching, 21 watching. We're rocking and rolling tonight, folks. Cool. Very groovy. Thanks for coming in, everybody. If we've missed you, we will try to catch up with you. Have we missed anybody? Frank C. Hugh. What's going on? What's Hugh have to say here? Hi, Mitch and Don, and he's talking to everybody else saying hi. Okay, cool. Quentin James, in the midst of a busy. Hey, Brian, I got to see. I know you're busy, dude, and you got a life and a job and a family to support. But I want to see. I want to see that D'Angelico, man. Do a backing track. He hasn't covered it. Okay, but you know the song, right, Axis? Don't you know that song? Oh, it's a great tune, man. It's it's nothing, earth-shattering, but it's a real dreamy tone with the vocals and the guitar work. I mean, he goes off the planet Mars on that one. Says he hasn't covered it. Well, that doesn't know. I don't know if that means
but he I mean, when his covers are like exactly, I mean, note for note, stuff I can't do.
Epiphonium. Hey, dude.
Hey, Epiphonium. Actually, you were in here a little earlier.
Oh, was he?
Oh no, I get it mixed up with Emporium. Actually, let me roll all the way up.
Is there another one?
No, Epiphonium and Imperium or something. You know what I'm talking?
Oh, you're talking
Imperialism. I think he was.
Okay. Good. Oh,
I don't know if that was. I get it mixed up.
I don't think Empirism. I don't think was in tonight.
Somebody was in here earlier. I get it mixed up.
But let's see. He's in Finland, so it's probably like 2 or 3 in the morning there.
All right, we gotta watch. When we leave here. First thing we got to do, watch Brian's video.
Oh, Axis, you'll love that. If you like Neil Sean, you'll love that song, dude. I promise you. The guitar work. I can't believe you wouldn't like. Greg Raleigh, I think, was the singer. It was mainly Greg Raleigh and Neil Sean when Journey started, and then they brought in whoever the main singer is that on all the top 40 hits. Like Journey really wasn't that big a deal when they first started, but once they brought in the guy that was their lead singer, then they Speed for Hire. What's happening? What's he saying? Like the stream, cool. Oh yeah, thumbs up for Mitch, guys.
We got 24 here, pretty good. More than we had the last couple of weeks, I bet.
All right. I don't. Well, I only had one drink with dinner, but then we had a cherry here. I've never seen it. Denny, now I'll bet you Tiro Emperism would know it, but a Danish, a very favorite Danish after dinner drink with coffee is cherry herring, and it tastes just like cherry cough syrup. It's good stuff. Got a little. If you do about 4 or 5 of them, it's got an excellent kick, excellent buzz. But you do this after you've been drinking stuff all night long. But they actually had cherry herring at the bar at this restaurant we went to. So me and my wife had cherry herring with our coffee and dessert. So I guess I'm buzzed. Stephen Perry, thanks, Hack. Yeah, he was the singer. But Journey, I think, to me, and this is me, and I think a lot of you know I'm a little spaced out sometimes. Journey, to me, was much better before the Stephen Perry era, and a lot of people would argue that with me. I have it tabbed. I love the same great. Yeah. I probably know that song, but the only song that I ever wore out was "Of a Lifetime." It's a great song. There's Gussie Wells.
Hey, Gussie, how you doing? It's been a long time since I talked to you. Where you been?
What's that thing called? Discord?
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's doing Discord now. I think YouTube might be on the way out, dudes and dudettes. If there's
it's just for it's like private stuff. It's
I don't think any gal.
It's not going to do away with this. It will never do away with this.
Never thought of that. Oh, well, they're having a conversation. Both are Portuguese. Guitars are made in Portugal? I never knew that. So, Gussie, is that you're being facetious, I take it, trip around the world?
I haven't seen Jesse tonight, have you? Haven't seen him.
He told me, I talked to him last night. He texted me and I called him instead because I couldn't answer his text. When he texted me, we were having dinner. So he wasn't sure if he was going to make it tonight.
I was wondering when he's going to, he didn't post the Kiss collab.
All right, well, let me give you an update. Any of you guys have participated in the Kiss collaboration? I've got, hey, everybody, I pushed out. I couldn't do it. Hey, Hack, I couldn't play to that. So we left for the beach Saturday around noon. Okay. Friday night, I spent a half an hour. Hell, I couldn't even figure out the chords, and I didn't feel like looking them up. I said, I know it's A, and I know there's and E. Somebody told me E, and I just couldn't get the swing. And I said, plus 50 seconds. So anyway, I bowed out, but there's about 9 of you, I think 8 or 9 of you. Jesse has it. He was going to rush it last night so we could premiere it tonight, but he's going to wait, and he wants to do it right. He has some ideas he wants to do with the video editing. So Queensryche, they've been liking a lot of my. So everybody check this guy out. Axis 2084. He's been playing for 40 years. Another pro out of most of our league. A minor. Hack, I didn't hear any A minor. There's the dog ball. Hey, Doc. Hack, I couldn't. It didn't compute. I'm sorry. There was one time, I don't know if it was who's the guy that just got married? Used to be in the do a lot of videos, but he kind of bowed out. He's a mechanic. What was that guy's name?
Dog Paul's here.
Yeah, Doc.
I think. Hey,
Doc. Who's the guy? The mechanic, and he just got married. He kind of floated away. He's not as active as he used to be.
He was a guitar player.
Yeah. The guy's a mechanic down in Texas. Used to go. He played. He did the played Stairway Heaven at Guitar Center, and it went viral. Come on, somebody help me out. What was the guy's name? You guys know what I'm talking about. Anyway,
vaguely.
He had done one a couple of years ago, and I just it's like
EJ's guitars.
EJ's guitar. Thanks. Brain
Yeah.
cramp. Anyway, EJ did one, and somebody else did one. Somebody else did a back twice. I just could not connect with the backing track, and there's Janice Lala, our first lady of the in the house tonight. Hey Janice, how you doing?
Hey Janice.
I can't play lead either. Speed for hire can't play lead. Well, play rhythm.
It was
a lot of lead is just a lot of noise.
Because number one, that song, the stereo version, and Hack told me this, it didn't have a lead in it. It was just a live version. And then, what Jesse has is a very short clip. But if you're a really good guitar player, like, I'm not mentioning any names, Brian Spalding, he just blew it away. He's just wailing. He's a shredder, and he's unbelievable.
Brian,
what he did was great.
Anyway, for any of you latecomers, if you're wondering what's going on with me, I am at South Bethany Beach, which is just north of Ocean City, Maryland, and south of Rehoboth Beach. And I got something. I'm going to do. I was told not to do this, but I'm going to do it.
Don't get in trouble.
Well, she ain't watching, I don't think. No, she's watching TV. She doesn't even have her computer on. She's probably pissed at me. But anyway, so you have Ocean City, Maryland. Ocean City, Maryland is a pretty big deal. They've had some issues. They had a bad video on the boardwalk with the police and some kids. Let me tell you something. Down here at the beach, you can't even smoke on the beach anymore. And it isn't because of secondhand smoke and all that. It's because assholes keep leaving all their cigarette butts in the sand. And that's not cool to leave. You don't leave your cigarette butts in the sand, bury them with some sand and think, oh, they're going away. Because when the tide comes up, it washes the sand away. Next morning, you see cigarette butts on. So anyway, you can't have bottles. I'm drinking bottle in a I have a nice cover, Ravens cover on my bottle up here. The lifeguard, you can't drink bottles. It's like, oh, Jesus Christ, what can you do? So I got to walk up away from the beach to smoke, which is fine for me, but for my wife, it's not cool. It's very uncool that so you can't do this and that. It's just unbelievable. So you can't smoke on the boardwalk. You can't smoke anywhere outdoors. It's because people are sloppy they just throw their cigarettes everywhere. And so I understand. I get it. But anyway, so Ocean City is a big deal, but you can't even vape. You can't even vape, and there's no waste from vape. It's just no smoking of any kind anywhere except out in the street or away from the boardwalk or the beach. But so you got Ocean City, you head north, you got Fenwick Island, you get into Delaware. Fenwick Island's a short stretch of beach. This is all the Atlantic Ocean coming up. And it starts at Ocean City and goes up. Then you get to Delaware. The big beach is Rehoboth Beach. Now, Rehoboth Beach, and I'm not getting down on any lifestyle choices or anything, but Rehoboth Beach for many years was known for its gay community. Okay. And right before Rehoboth Beach is Dewey Beach. So I didn't know this. And, there's stereotype things that people, if you go to Rehoboth Beach, it's a bunch of people running, it isn't. They're very discreet. There are some bars and there probably still are. But apparently and I've learned this from a friend has a buddy that used to work with that is gay, and he was telling, and this is coming from somebody of that community. Okay. So apparently everybody's heading north from Rehoboth to Dewey Beach. Now, Dewey Beach is very cool. I'm gonna go off on tangents here. Dewey Beach has one of the coolest beach bars on the East Coast. It's called the Bottle and Cork. Me and my wife saw the Romantics there years ago, back when they were hot with that song, That's What I Like About You. They used it for the Bud Light commercial for a long time. But anyway, so I just missed, we drove by and we could have waited a half an hour, but my wife, they had Steel Panther. Now, I don't know who they emulate, but I think they're a pretty big, heavy cover band, aren't they? Steel Panther? Can you help me out here in the chat, guys? Steel Panther? And I forget who else they just had. There was a big name. So anyway, so the joke is the gay community is moving from Rehoboth north to Dewey Beach. And so the saying among that community is, Dewey or Donny?
I'm not saying. I'm not laughing.
And so, I didn't come up with that. I'm not. There's nothing wrong with that. Like that people make their choices. That's their choices. I don't. I got. It's 2021, folks. You got to get over it. But I thought that was probably funny. Dewey or Donny, because Dewey Beach. Yeah, so anyway.
So we would just go into what's the boardwalk up there on Fenwick Island or whatever that little boardwalk.
No. Bethany Beach has a little. And
we would go on there.
Fenwick Island and Dewey Beach is Bethany Beach, where I'm at. I'm actually in South Bethany, but Bethany.
They have that little boardwalk.
Tiny boardwalk.
Yeah, so that's it. We'll just walk.
A good-sized boardwalk, but nobody's got the boardwalk the length of Ocean City's boardwalk, other than maybe Wildwood or Ocean City, New Jersey. Quentin wants his money back. Well, I'm sorry, Quentin, but I thought that was funny. Do or you don't? I think it's funny. I don't know.
Yeah, Brian got a Corvette, man.
Brian who?
Brian S.
Oh, Brian S. got a Corvette? Good for you. You bought a Corvette instead of guitars?
I thought about it one time, but yeah. I drove.
You really knew better, Don. Oh, come on now. That's I didn't make that up. That was from somebody in that community that came up. That's the thing. Dewey, Cheatham, and what? Dewey, Cheatham, and Hound. Okay. I take out a second mortgage to pay for a smoking. Yeah, no. Hey, listen. Hey, Brian in Delaware, on Winston's with the 50 cents off a pack, they wouldn't sell me the carton. I said, "What do you mean you want?" He goes, "Well, they're 50 cents off a pack." I said, "Okay. Well, then sell me 10 packs." So he did it, and he gave me the carton anyway. It's like. Some of these people in these places, but $6.30 a pack. That's like a big deal. They're $9 a pack in Maryland. I'm in Delaware. I got to move to Delaware.
One thing I don't have to worry about.
That's a good.
Never in my life. I mean, I tried it, but
last week my wife had an angioplasty. The thing, and she got blocked, but it's nothing major. She had a stent put in many years ago. About 7 years ago, but. She's struggling. We got to quit. Wrap your dollar in fiberglass. Is that not including the cost of cancer? There's Skylar.
Yeah, take it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna. Take over.
All right, take over. So this show's being broadcast live from South Bethany Beach, Delaware, out on the porch. I'm in the doghouse with my wife. I had a meltdown on the beach yesterday in front of her friends, and I am in the doghouse. I'm in more than the doghouse, folks. Wow, look at the neck. Tan's coming in pretty good. It's mostly golfer's tan. But, another thing, I did tell Mitch this, I think. So we got here Saturday at the beach around 3:00. Checked in. Everything was groovy. I went down to the beach, took a quick swim in the ocean. I love to swim in the ocean. And we didn't really do anything Saturday night. And then Sunday, we had a good day at the beach, me and my wife. And our friends Bill and Ian Ridenauer, sometimes if you early Don and Mitch show folk, we'll see Ian Ridenauer and Bill Ridenauer pop in just to say hi. And they came down to Rehoboth Beach, which is down the road. We've already discussed Rehoboth. And they stopped by Sunday around 3:00 and came down to the beach with us. And everything was fine. Well, we go to the beach on Monday, me and my wife, and we weren't there for 10 minutes. And if you have a bay breeze, if the air is blowing off of the bay, and the bay is very close behind me this way, okay? That way. And the ocean is that way, okay? If the bay breeze comes in, it brings all the flies. We weren't there 10 minutes. I mean, at one point, I've just set up the umbrella for my wife because she's fair-skinned. She needs to be under the umbrella. I counted like 6 flies on her ankle. There were so many flies. We lasted about 10, maybe 15 minutes on the beach Monday. It was terrible. And today's Wednesday, right? So yesterday we went down to Rehoboth and spent the day with Ann and Bill and Rehoboth. Now, Rehoboth the wind had changed. It was blowing from the let's see, north south. It was blowing from the north. It was blowing it was blowing along the coast, so there weren't any flies. So yesterday was good, and today was oh yeah, speed for hire. I've got a lot of work to do to get a happy wife again. I effed up this whole vacation. in 5 minutes, and we're not going to get into what I did.
Yeah, I hope I don't get. I
had a meltdown. You know, I melted down.
I have company. I have company that just came in. That's why she was sparking it. So I hope that I won't get yelled at. Okay. But they know I'm doing a live show.
I was completely sober too. That's the worst thing. You know, it's you know, if you're drunk, you can always. Oh, I had too much to drink. I had nothing to drink yesterday. I did last night when I got home. Oh yeah, Brian. I remember when they were less. You're a youngster, Brian. I remember when they were like 40, 50 cents a pack. I didn't smoke then, but I think when I started smoking, they were about 70, 80 cents.
I think, you know, when I was a kid, my parents would send me to. I'm like 8 years old. They would send me to the corner drugstore. Well, probably you know the area when it was on Glen Oak Avenue, Liberty Heights. You probably know where that is.
Yeah, absolutely.
And they never questioned. I would get a paper from my dad and a pack of cigarettes, like 30 cents for the pack of cigarettes, 10 cents for the paper.
Absolutely, absolutely.
And they would never question it.
I'll tell you what a hypocrite I am. When I was a teenager, my mom we'd be at the beach. You know, my grandmother. It's funny where we're at. My grandmother has she's deceased. My Eva Ann Honey took it over. Five blocks down the road is my aunt. I haven't even gone to see her yet. I haven't seen her for about 15, 20 years, but I might go down and see her. But my mom would say, go up to the cottage and get from the beach and get me a pack of cigarettes. I said, oh, I will not be an accessory to your murder. You know, I was one of the, you know, because even back in the 60s and 70s, they would teach in school that, you know, smoking is evil, you would get cancer and all that. I didn't start smoking until I was 21 in the car business. I started smoking to two reasons: to quit smoking the other stuff and to stay awake, because there's one dealership I was at, you had to work 9 to 9 every day. That was tough to stay awake. I got yelled at all the time for falling asleep. You know, you're going to work hungover, you know, in your 20s. Skynet. Is Skynet satellite? Because for you late newcomers, Monday night, not only were the flies so bad Monday, so we didn't have any time at the beach Monday because the flies were so bad. Where we're staying, it's the Dish. And Monday night was the Ravens on Monday Night Football, right? So I'm all psyched up. I'm watching it, you know. Bill and Ann were still here. Monday night.
They're going to be 0-2 Sunday night, you know.
Oh, absolutely. So anyway, the satellite goes out. I had to listen to the Ravens game on a radio. Oh. I bring a radio to the beach. That's another thing. It's very strange. At the beach, nobody brings a radio, which is fine. I bring mine, so I got tunes, but I like having tunes. And I found the greatest oldies station. I'm hearing songs that I used to hear when I was a kid on the beach. It's a true oldies station. Yeah. 60s, 70s, and 80s oldies. It's great. What a dog buzz. My first pack of smokes was burned while I painted the cake. Okay. Doc, I think I'm older than you, aren't I? Is Doc older than us?
I don't know.
I forget, how old are you, Doc? I think you're younger than I am. I think I got you. I'm 64. You're 65, right?
I'm 66.
60s. All right. Who's counting?
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Brian, I remember sitting at my desk selling cars, smoking a cigarette, and it was great if you had a customer that smoked, because
was that a Harley?
Let's have a cigarette. Let's have a cigarette and talk this over.
Was that a Harley that just went by?
Oh yeah. It's motorcycle week up there. We have a guest out in the porch. 2 guests. We have Gypsy and my darling wife Janet. So Bach, Mozart, Mitch, you're going awful fast, dude.
Sorry.
The man directly responsible was Miles Bennett Dyson. Responsible for what? Did he invent cigarettes?
I don't know.
Skynet takes over the planet, and then Terminator robots will something back from the future and cause chaos. Watch, I had a premonition. Brian, what are you talking about, man?
The Arnold Schwarzenegger movies. Schwarzenegger, the Terminator, which I saw every one. I'm a big fan. Go ahead, everybody knock me. I love it.
Blackjack guitar is my age too. Cheers. Yeah, tonight's show is brought by Janice is 69 next month. Well, happy birthday next month, Janice. We'll try to remember. So this is October. So are you a Halloween baby?
Yeah, it's nice not being the oldest one.
That's a good picture, Janice.
Except Janice don't look. She don't look.
Janice, have you gone back out to open mic night? You weren't into it. You said you weren't getting into it. What in the 70s they told us LSD would cause deformed babies, and there was a poster of. Oh man, I never saw that. Epiphany, what state do you live in? They didn't have that in Maryland. Some people are still running the government. Sane people. Yeah, well, that's that deep state theory, and I think that's pretty good theory. Could have been an Indian instead of a Harley. Nah, yeah. It's motorcycle. With most of them, it could be. It could be what? Indian? Is that a Honda? Honda.
No, it was its own. It was its own company.
Oh, Indian. Yeah. Motors. I don't know anything about it.
Me either.
Never heard of them.
Oh yeah.
But they've been going up in droves today all day.
You ever watch that American Picker show?
Occasionally. Not much. Don's life is cigarettes, guitars, and cherry herring. I got to bring this chat over. I can't read the whole thing. Hold on a second. Here we go. Okay, Don's life, it's outside of that he's not. If it's outside of that, he's not into it. Nah, don't say that. You know, golf is a big part of it. Indians were here before Harleys. Well, I didn't know that. You've heard Indian guitars, Janet?
Motorcycles, yeah.
Yeah. Well, my wife's heard of them. But my wife used to have a motorcycle.
Oh, really?
Like I am.
My younger sister used to ride.
I won't get on. I won't even. The last time I got on anything that resembled a motorcycle, Janet were in the Bahamas, and she's driving, and I'm riding on the back. We went over a bump, and oh my God, it's like a sharp pain went up.
Don't
my back.
ride double. You drive by yourself.
Let me off, and I walked back to the hotel.
My brother-in-law,
the other folks,
my brother-in-law, he had a whatever he had, and I'm on the back of his. He's going so fast, and I could barely. Of course, I'm not going to. That would be. I don't want to hold on to him. I'm holding on to the seat. I almost fell, man.
Oh wow, that would be bad. Come on up. Come on.
Too scary.
Come here. Come on, jump up. Here we go. Here you go.
Oh.
Say hi to everybody, real quick.
Is that Gypsy?
There's Gypsy dog. And if we're talking about Gypsy the dog, that's the Gypsy we're talking about. Gypsy the dog. This is Gypsy. She's a dog. Yeah. And I love her. She's my doggy daughter. She's my doggy daughter. That's an inside joke between me and Mitch. Right, Mitch?
Right.
She's doing good, though. She I think she whined like the first time that I was already outside and Janet left second, and she whined a little bit. But this place is big enough inside. It's it's not real big, but it's 3-bedroom and living room, dining room, good sized kitchen. But she's done. There's PJ. How do you say it?
Hey, BJ Kobe.
Hey PJ. Whatever. There's another good guy. That guy plays really well.
Yeah,
I mean, everybody
good.
plays good on that's in the chat, but some of these guys are better than others. Dog Pop plays good. When are you going to get some more content, Doc? I thought we had a bunch of stuff coming up. I really like the collaboration that Jack did with Hetriani and Ian, and I forget all that was on it. That was really good.
Oh, so I want to give a plug to Metalhead Hippie. He's been not feeling too well lately, and just he's got some issues going on. So he came back on last. He did come on last night. He missed his Sunday show, but he was on last night doing a little bit better. Yeah, everybody say a little wish him well, little prayer.
All right. Jeff, get well soon, dude. I know he's got health issues to be.
I was listening to.
You know, he's been doing pretty good lately, or he had been. You know.
I was listening to him last night. I was in bed, so I couldn't type, but I listened to, you know, good. He back and forth a good bit of it.
Oh my God! All right, Hugh Caldwell? Are you still in the house? Dewar's White Label? You don't like? What's wrong with Dewar's? I like Dewar's. Is White Label different than the normal?
I'll be right back, Doc. Continue.
And Doc got disillusioned. Well, Doc, why'd you get disillusioned, dude? All right, 8:30. We've been a half an hour. So when Mitch comes back on, I'm bowing out, folks. I'm doing this. It's too many bugs out here, and I probably shouldn't be doing this on vacation. I wanted to see if it would work out in the out on the porch. Yeah, I'm in the dog. Hey, Mitch, I'm gonna bow out here very shortly. There's Les Nagy. It's happening, Les. So any of you latecomers, I am in South Bethany Beach, Delaware, which is in between Rehoboth Beach, Delaware, and Ocean City, Maryland. And it's a small beach, but it's kind of groovy. And other than that, the cable went out, the dish went out Monday night in the middle of, right before the halftime at the first, at the end of the first half, and I had to listen to the Ravens game on Monday, and the flies were bad. Monday the flies were Monday and Tuesday. I don't know. I'm so mixed up on the days now. Today's Wednesday, but
hey, Paul.
Yeah, blackjack guitar. I get it in the
Les Nagy.
Real easy. But it's Hugh. Hugh, yeah, you're in the hat. Hugh, what's wrong with do you guys drink Dewar's over there in Scotland? We got who's the guy? Axis 20. I wish I knew his first name. That's a tough.
That's all I.
That's fine. Axis. Hugh, is there anything wrong with Dewar's up here in New Hampshire? The Skeeters activity target with Well, here's what you do. You rub your the dryer sheets, the things, fresh fabric softener sheets. You put the dryer with your clothes out. Mm-hmm. Rub those things all over you. They're good for mosquitoes, but they don't do anything for flies. The flies don't care about it. They'll still come and suck your blood. So Hugh, is Dewar's a frowned upon brand over there in Scotland? I'm waiting for this answer, and then I'm getting out of here. Have a good rest of your vacation. Thanks, Rick. Oh, so he's up in New Hampshire. Yes, we do. It's fine stuff. So what do you think, Hugh? What do you think of White Label Dewar's? I think it's usually Yellow Label. Isn't White Label the better? Well, to each his own. I kind of like this monkey shoulder now. I keep saying I'm going to get a bottle of, I always called it Chivas, but Hack is calling it Chivas. I thought it was Chivas. Maybe it is Chivas. Who cares? But that's what I used to drink back in the day. My dad was a big Scotch freak, but he drank real cheap stuff. He went into Joe Stone sober, so they wanted to commit him. Oh, okay. I'm talking about something else. Who went into Joe Cartoon Stone Files? Who's Joe Cartoon? I'm out of the loop on that. They don't care about dryer sheets. We have super skeeters. I think.
I noticed a lot of grasshoppers have been out lately, jumping all over the place out here lately.
Well, here's our shattering news. Here in Delaware, Sussex County, which is the surrounding area, I don't know how far it covers, but it starts around the beach and goes inland. Okay, they've got some new kind of army worm. It's a caterpillar. The females lay 1,000 eggs at a time. And what happens, you can have a perfectly green lawn and certain kinds of grass that they like. And the one people said in this thing, like on Sunday, they had a perfectly lush green lawn. By Monday and Tuesday, they started getting all these brown spots around it. By Wednesday, their complete lawn was gone. So they're called army worms, but it's actually a caterpillar.
Oh.
But the people next door to them have a nice lush green lawn too. They have a different kind of grass lawn. They didn't like that kind of grass. They only like certain kinds of grasses. So go figure that out. Insects. Insects will be the end of it. Don needs to get out more. Well, Doc, when's the last time you went out, dude? Come on. Cut it out. So cool that Laurie put you flying in her challenge. Oh, okay. You flying again? Oh,
yeah, she's talking about
Super Mitch.
Yeah,
Super Mitch?
yeah. I haven't used a green screen in a long while.
All right. Well, just real quick, I'm just curious. We're up to 20. Well, we've been maintaining right around 20. So
yeah. When you go, I'm going to bow out too because there's all this commotion going around here. Too.
Mitch just had a great granddaughter.
Second one.
He's got his granddaughter.
Actually, it's the third one. Actually, total.
He's got a 5-year-old. He's got to help look after. He's got his dog.
No, they're gone now. But
they're gone.
But my wife's taking a shower and the dog's out there.
Right.
And
all right. Well, look, I'm saying goodnight from the beach. I'm going back to my vacation.
I'm going to go too. I'm going to go too
and try to be forgiven, which I won't be. And wish me luck first.
Yeah, I'm going to go too. So thanks, Don, for doing what you did do. I'm going to cut it a short show tonight.
Yeah, short show. But next week we'll be at 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock.
We'll be at 8 o'clock.
I'm out. Finish up with telling everybody about next week, and I'll see you guys.
All right,
around
Don.
and tell everybody. Say goodnight to everybody. Go through the chat and say goodnight to everybody. All right. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. So that's Don. It worked out well. He was on his laptop on the beach and the flies and the mosquitoes. So, yeah, I'll cut it short. I just want to thank everyone for coming in. And we went to 8 o'clock because we thought it may be better for 7 o'clock. People may still be eating. So we'll switch it to 8 o'clock for now until Hack comes back on Wednesday, if he does. And yeah, it's weird being a grandpa. I still act like I'm 20, or even less than that. But I am not buying no more gear, no more expensive guitars. Expensive guitars don't make you play better. I'll tell you that right now. But it's all fun, But I want to thank Don again for coming on because I didn't, and his internet worked fine, except for a few motorcycles going by, cars that worked out well. So I want to thank everybody that was in here. And I'm going to cut it short on all the usual people in here and Access 2084, PJ Colby, Rick Hefner, Epiphonium, Hugh Caldwell, the Dog Paw, Speed for Hire, Frank C. I think I got Les Nagy was in here, Paul Liu, Brian S., Janice, and last but not least, and I probably miss the great and only Quentin James with his alter ego Bruce. So I'm going to thank everybody, and let's see if I can. I'm going to play my outro. I'm going to turn off echo cancellation just to make sure you hear it right, and let's see if I can get that outro going on. And let me see, show this. And we'll see you guys next week. Remember, Wednesday at 8 o'clock. See you guys, and thanks for stopping in. Bye. Bye.